Holy K-pop. I don't know, I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and in every video, like every commentary video, the guy that starts the video, they always like do this and then say something out loud, so I was trying to do that. Bowel infection. I've been a K-pop fan since I was like around 12 years old, and that was a pretty long time ago. If you're wondering, I am currently 37 years old. For real though, I remember being around 12 years old and coming across this thing called K-pop, Super Junior to be clear, which is a group I enjoyed a lot when I was little. Now, to be clear, I already knew what K-pop was, specifically because of Psy, but I'm not counting him because a shit ton of people knew who Psy was but didn't even realize that he was making K-pop, me included. I just thought it was funny guys doing funny dance on YouTube. That being said, Psy goes pretty hard, you know, dude is 45 years old nowadays, I think, or something like that, and he's still dancing like he's 20, so. But I'm not here to talk about Super Junior or Psy. I'm here to talk about this group called NCT. I've also been a pretty casual NCT fan for a while, or a NCitizen. That's what the NCT fans are called, NCitizens. Yeah, so if you thought Beliebers was quirky, then you're in for a fucking ride. And look, if you're not a K-pop fan, or if you think K-pop is stupid or something like that, first of all, you're fucking wrong. But second, and most important, you don't really need to be a K-pop fan. A K-pop? You don't really need to be a K-pop fan to appreciate this video. All you need is passion for music, or just curiosity, or I don't know, if you have nothing. I don't care if you just have nothing to do, just watch the fucking video. So a couple days ago, I was listening to songs on shuffle on my Spotify when this song by NCT came on, Cherry Bomb. You know, I've already listened to the song hundreds of times before, but only this time I realized I could make a video about it, actually analyzing the harmonic composition of the song. And as I started listening to the song, I started remembering other songs by NCT that have pretty interesting stuff to talk about music-wise and composition-wise. I'm not sure how many songs will be included in this video as the time I'm recording right now, because maybe it's gonna get too big, but I don't know if people actually enjoy this. You know what's funny? I'm recording this on... Today is literally 9/11. And there's planes passing by. Just saying. Just a funny, quirky thing that's happening right now. So maybe if people actually enjoy this video, I can continue, because I really like talking about this stuff. Okay, so now let me show you why this song is pretty unique, harmonically wise.
Pear, right, cherry, fill it, yum, bullet, pear, right, cherry, fill it, yum, bullet, pear, right, cherry, fill it, yum, bullet, pear, right, cherry, fill it, yum.
Okay, first of all, the thing I find most interesting about this song is that for like half of its duration, it's pretty much completely atonal. So just listen to the chorus and try to pinpoint what the tonic is.
Cherry, fill it, yum. I'm the biggest hit, I'm the biggest hit.
Okay, this is super weird. Check out how cool this is. There's this ominous main melody that repeats every full bar, and by listening to it, it always sounds like just some random notes just going down, like the guy who was producing just scattered around a bunch of notes in the MIDI piano roll. And in a way, this behavior, this random and scattered behavior of this main melody almost works against the melody, making it sound like a counter melody to a first melody that doesn't even exist. But I wanted to see what the actual notes for this melody was, and this is what I came up with. I'm like 99% sure that these are the notes. Okay, so this is insane to me. It's so weird. It doesn't sit well with any major or minor chord, and I think that was exactly what the producers wanted. This song, by the way, was composed and produced by Them Joints, and it's pretty clear to me that what they're doing here is on purpose. They are trying to make the beginning of the song feel chaotic, unhinged in a way, so there's nothing for you to hold on. There's nothing for you to resolve to. Okay, now if you're very perceptive, you may have noticed that right in the bottom of the mix, there's a sub bass playing a G sharp then a G natural. Natural? What the fuck's a natural? A G sharp then a G natural. Therefore, one could say that the song is in G sharp something, major or minor, because of the sub bass, and then falling to the major 7th degree, which is the G natural, since that's what the sub bass is playing. But if you pair it with the melody that we just analyzed, it doesn't really fit with anything. Like, sure, maybe there's like a weird scale that I'm not familiar with. I have a graduate in music production, but I still can't differentiate what the fuck a Mixolydian and a Phrygian scale is, okay? But even if this melody fits with some weird scale that I don't know the name of, it doesn't really matter. That's not the point. I think the point of the song, at least this section of the song, is to make you feel uncomfortable. It's very uneasy to start a song with such severe atonality. And sure, you might be still convinced that the song could be in G sharp, major or minor or whatever, but this next part, this verse, makes it clear what we're working with. Notice how this little synth that starts playing in the background, it keeps changing from an F sharp to a G. The melody that was playing before already stopped, but if we do layer them together, the melody that was playing back in the beginning of the song and this new synth that's playing in the verse right now, kinda gives you a bit of a feeling that the song may be in F sharp something, probably F sharp minor. The two first notes of the main melody, they match with the synth. The rest kind of behaves like an F sharp Mixolydian scale. Yes, I had to look the scale up, I told you I'm stupid. But it also could be just F sharp minor with some, notes scattered around, so it's a little bit more different, more funky. So if these two melodies were playing together in the song, I would, by this part of the song, say that it's an F sharp something, probably F sharp minor. But they don't play together. What's actually playing together is the synth, which is an F sharp and then G, and this weird sub bass that's playing G sharp and then G natural, which doesn't match at all. It's very chaotic. And because of this weird chemistry, you can't really pinpoint a true tone to the song still. And that's exactly where NCT 127 bends you over and spanks you in the ass, and delivers this beauty of a verse.
The biggest hit, I'm the biggest hit. 모두 다 shit. 터지기 직전 내 thrill. It tastes like a cherry bomb.
Okay, so this is borderline unhinged. So technically we were correct about the F sharps, because now we get that it's an actual F sharp minor scale. So Doyoung here starts singing in F sharp minor, along with that synth that was playing in F sharp then G. But that fucking sub bass is still playing the G sharp, which is crazy to me. Like, if I was producing the song, I would never do this. And I would be wrong, because it sounds so fucking cool. And if you think this is crazy, then check out this bridge that plays right now.
끝이 어디인지 어디까지 갈 수 있는지 이제 시작해졌어 alphabet 뒷걸음질 모습 It's over.
Okay, so this part took me a little while to figure out, not because it's like insanely difficult harmonies, but because there's a lot of things happening at the same time in the mix, and also because I'm fucking stupid and my skills are mediocre at best. But in the end, this is what I think is happening during this bridge. I'm not sure if the chords are completely correct, but I think you can get like the gist of the song just by listening to what I figure out here. So now that we established the tone for the song, now we know that we are in F sharp minor. We can see that this section starts with an F sharp minor 7, which is the first degree of the scale, followed by this B major with the bass on its 5th. The B major here is not being used as a way to go to the 4th degree, but actually to give the previous F sharp minor 7 some variation. So we are just repeating the 1st degree again. Then we go to the 6th degree, which is a simple D major 7, and then we go back to the 1st chord. So far it's pretty simple. We have a progression of 1 1 6 1, pretty standard. This progression repeats once more, but then it changes at the last chord. So instead of jumping back to the first one, which is the F sharp minor 7, we go to the 7th. Wait, what? Thanks to this E major 6 right here, which is very pretty actually. So that brings us the progression 1 1 6 1, then 1 1 6 7. So after that, the bar starts in the 6th degree again, same chord we were using last time. It goes twice, and then we finally drop to the 5th degree with a C sharp 7, and then we resolve back to the tonic, which is basically a 6 5 1, very common and very satisfying too, because it's the first time that we actually resolve clearly harmonically wise in this song. And then we get hit in the face by this weird thing, and I'm not still very sure what it is, but after listening to it a lot, what I think it is a D sharp minor 7th with a flat 9, and then a D major 9, which is an insane way to finish a progression. It is implied by the chord progression that after this Lex? What the fuck? After the 6th degree, you would get a 5th, and then you will resolve back to the 1. But they cut the chords, the harmonies, and they leave only the melody, the vocals at this part. Which is actually a way to keep the overall tension of the song. Okay, now for the last thing I want to talk about in the song, and it's something pretty funny actually. I was listening to Mark's rap, which Mark is this guy by the way. I was listening to his rap section right after the bridge, looking for something worth commenting on, and right in the middle of it, yup, they played the fucking synth that goes from F sharp to G, but now the sub bass is actually in key with this synth. So we can finally hear how these two things sound together in the same scale. And right as you're getting used to the comfort, the dance break kicks in and they just bring back the structure from the beginning, and you know, it's the fucking stupid ass sub bass playing G sharp G natural thing again, which is unhinged.
And now, the breakdown.
Okay, now, I know that I'm joking and shit, saying that stuff is out of key and it sounds weird and stupid, but that's not exactly true, I'm just joking. While some sounds could be considered quote-unquote out of tune, these are 100% what the producers actually wanted to do. And I think that's fucking amazing. If, for example, we didn't have this weird sub bass playing this pattern consisting of the major 2nd and then the minor 2nd, that being if we are talking about the song being in F sharp minor, the song wouldn't have this ominous feeling to it. And even worse, it would be way easier to spot the tonality of the song in the beginning, which is like half the fun of listening to the song is the atonality in the beginning. Like, imagine how hard it is for these singers to start singing at the correct pitch after all the beginning of the song being pretty much atonal. So by no means I'm saying that these choices were bad. Okay, so when I was writing the script for this video, I thought that I was gonna include like 3 or 4 songs in it, but it's clearly not gonna happen. I spent too much time talking about this one, and I don't like to make my videos too big, so I definitely have more songs, more K-pop songs, a lot of more NCT songs that I would like to talk about. Of course, not only K-pop songs, there's a lot of different songs that I would like to make videos like this, so if you guys are up to watching them, then I would be very happy to continue making them. So if you did enjoy this video, thank you very much for staying till the end. The birds are... Why there's so many birds here? Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for staying till the end. Your like and your comments and your subscription really helps me. I just got back to making videos after more than a year of silence on YouTube, so your support helps me a lot, and I'm really keen to continuing producing these videos for you. So thank you very much for stopping by, and I hope I see you in the next video.